Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the surface of the American Revolution beyond the textbooks and historical narratives? Today, we embark on a journey to unveil the intricate tapestry of this transformative period. From the intellectual sparks of the Enlightenment to the pivotal role of African Americans, the gripping 10 crucial days that altered the course of history, and the diplomatic finesse of Benjamin Franklin, join me as we explore the top 10 insights into the American Revolution. At the core of the American Revolution beats the heart of the Enlightenment, an intellectual movement that dared to challenge the authority of religion and monarchy. Picture this, the 17th century, a time when science and art were challenging the traditional norms. Think Galileo, think Newton. This period birthed the printing press, flooding society with knowledge. Enter the concept of individual liberty, a distinctly Anglo creation rooted in the belief that citizens possessed certain rights beyond the reach of governments. John Locke's philosophy introduced the idea of natural rights, rights given by God, untouchable by any government. British common law echoed these sentiments, entitling subjects to free speech, trial by jury, petitioning the government, and the right to defend private property. Often lost in the grand narrative of the American Revolution is the pivotal role played by African Americans. On that fateful night in Boston, March 5, 1770, the first shots saw Crispus Attucks, a rebel rouser of African descent, fall to British musket fire. The struggles and choices of black residents, both free and enslaved, were not confined to the sidelines. From Lexington and Concord to Bunker Hill, Trenton, and beyond, African Americans left an indelible mark on the revolutionary landscape. Names like Agrippa Hull and Peter Salem and groups like the Bucks of America and the Black Brigade remind us that without their contributions, American history would have unfolded quite differently. If history had a Hollywood blockbuster, it would undoubtedly be centered around the 10 crucial days at the end of 1776. Imagine General George Washington's Continental Army, battered and defeated, limping across New Jersey to the banks of the Delaware River. On the other side, the British held the Jersey interior and fortified Trenton with Hessian mercenaries. Most of the Continental Army was on the verge of disbanding and the war teetered on the edge. It was Washington's desperate need for a miracle that led to the victories at Trenton and Princeton, saving the American cause and ensuring the revolution endured. The revolution wasn't just a clash of muskets, it was a clash of ideologies. The British, seasoned in European warfare, underestimated the challenge of controlling the vast, open American countryside. Political factions and conflicting objectives within the Continental Congress added another layer of complexity. General Washington's strategic focus shifted from outright victory to simply not losing the war. The Continental Army had to outlast the British, hoping that the weariness of war would make the British government reconsider. The American Revolution was not a solo act. It was a global drama that involved several European nations simultaneously. While the British hired German mercenaries, the Hessians, the Continental Congress sought support from France and Holland. Enter the unsung heroes like Marquis de Lafayette, Tadeusz Kosciuszko, Casimir Pulaski, and Friedrich von Steuben. Their contributions, often overshadowed, played a vital role in shaping the course of the revolution. Before the term celebrity had any real meaning, there was Benjamin Franklin. A successful printer, scientist, and diplomat, Franklin's charisma and wit made him America's original celebrity. From his stint in London as a chief diplomat to his pivotal role in drafting the Declaration of Independence, Franklin's journey took a fascinating turn. His diplomatic mission to the court of King Louis XVI in Paris, where he wined and dined the French aristocracy, proved crucial in gaining support for the United States. While the history books often overlook them, women were everywhere during the Revolutionary War. Beyond managing households, they actively participated in the war effort. Picture wives lobbying to cook and wash clothes for soldiers or women disguising themselves as men to join the military. The stories of Margaret Corbin and Mary Hayes remind us that women were not mere bystanders but fiercely loyal and patriotic contributors to the revolutionary cause. In the pantheon of American history, few figures draw more jeers than Benedict Arnold. His story, a Shakespearean tragedy, reflects the competing interests that shaped the American Revolution. Despite his military prowess, sympathy for Arnold persists as we unravel the intricate web of personal and political motivations that led to his treasonous plot. Contrary to popular belief, the American Revolution did not conclude neatly with the British surrender at Yorktown in 1781. The year 1782 brought a mix of optimism and continued conflict. British loyalists, bitter about the British withdrawal from North America, engaged in acts of vengeance and terrorism. The post-Yorktown era illuminated the complexity of achieving lasting peace and unity as partisan conflicts erupted across the continent. As we fast forward to the culminating moments of 1783, General George Washington steps into the spotlight once more. His intervention during the Newburgh conspiracy averts a potential usurpation of power by senior officers. However, it's his voluntary resignation as the commander-in-chief that etches his legacy into the annals of history. Washington's act sets a precedent, declaring that power in the United States is derived from its citizens, rejecting hereditary and permanent rulership and fulfilling the promise of the American Revolution. The American Revolution, with its myriad dimensions and influential figures, resonates as a defining chapter in history. From the Enlightenment's intellectual fervor to the global dimensions of the conflict and the multifaceted roles played by individuals across race and gender, the revolution stands as a testament to the enduring pursuit of freedom and self-determination. As we've unveiled the tapestry of this transformative period, may our appreciation for the complexities and triumphs that shaped the birth of the United States of America deepen. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.